The phoenix is a surprisingly simple creature to explain, as it bears only two major aspects to its myth: a fiery rebirth and generalized healing properties. Initially, the explanation for the rebirth of the phoenix sees us calling upon parthenogenesis, which is a form of asexual reproduction. Although not very common amongst more structurally complex animals, this method of reproduction is still seen in birds, namely the chicken. However, its parthenogenically produced eggs do not often create viable embryos. There are several mechanisms for parthenogenesis, the most common being the formation of a diploid gamete cell before or after meiosis. However, gamete fusion of two normal ova can occur spontaneously after these cells are formed. It should be mentioned that most of the time the animals produced by parthenogenesis are female, and consequently the phoenix shall be as well, altering the supposed gender of this mythical creature from exclusively male to exclusively female. To further add to the myth of the phoenix, in 2004, researchers at the Tokyo University of Agriculture were able to induce parthenogenesis in mice. The resulting offspring had significantly longer lifespans than their parents. With this information in mind, the amazingly long life of the phoenix may also be explained. What's more is that there exist several obligate parthenogenesis species, such as geckos or salamanders, therefore proving that this reproductive strategy is still viable for larger, more complex creatures, which may also include the phoenix. The second part of the phoenix reproductive cycle sees the bird immolating during the laying of its egg. The purpose of this self-immolation is difficult to contrive. However, reasons may nevertheless be found. Two potential reasons include, firstly, that this immolation serves to protect the vulnerable egg of the phoenix, in that the parent's carcass would then form a protective husk for the chick to grow in, or, secondly, and most likely, the hatching process of the phoenix egg only begins when the egg is exposed to high temperatures, and in this manner necessitating the self-immolation of the phoenix. The manner in which this creature immolates remains a curiosity until we take a closer look at the myth to see that the bird collects spices and gums with which to build its nest. Combined with the heat of Arabia and Egypt, the home of the phoenix, the resulting buildup of oils and inflammable materials in the feathers of the phoenix leaves it prone to spontaneous combustion, with the various oils creating a wick effect in a manner similar to current theories on spontaneous human combustion. And finally, the healing properties of the phoenix tears and feathers can easily be attributed to the self-same collection of spices and gums, forming an antiseptic balm depending on the materials the phoenix may collect, with the residue of this balm collecting in the lacrimal secretions of the bird. Of course, this explanation is a little too convenient. Perhaps you can think of a better reason for the healing properties in the comments below. At last, it is surprising to find that the phoenix, while still a myth, is not at all entirely impossible to reify. While it remains a symbol of hope the world over, it is fascinating to think that there could well have been some animal that shared these remarkable aspects.